Now, first of all, later scale. GT bosses, androids, 4 key, 150%. I mean, if we just, look inside his passive, he leads GT bosses but does not get buffed from GT bosses like he gets buffed for Android and Target Goku category allies. Very good design, Dokken. And if we look back at his super attack effect, is that every single character on this list who does not give themselves defense on super attack effect? Great job, Dokken, you're so good. My god, dude, lowering defense is just the most worthless thing you can possibly do in this game. But it doesn't stop there. No way, Jose. Reduces damage received by 17%, plus an additional 17% attack for 3 turns after the turn in which an attack was received. Oh, wow. So essentially what that means is you will not have that 17% damage reduction or that 17% attack the turn that you get hit. No, you have to wait until he comes back again on rotation. Then you'll have it active, and then you'll only have it active for 1 turn. Then you'll have to activate it again on his next rotation, and you'll have to repeat the process. Really, just beautiful design. Oh man, it doesn't stop there though. No. High chance of 1 key with each attack received, up to 7. To this day, I believe this guy is still the only unit in the entire game to have a chance of getting key each time they get attacked. LR Full Power Jiren came out like 11 months before this guy and had guaranteed key each time he got hit. Awesome. There's more though. His active skill can be activated after the character receives 7 or more attacks in battle. And it lowers attack and defense by 17% for 1 turn. And now let me just tell you that effect is completely worthless anywhere that's going to attack you 7 times in the fight, because you're just not going to be able to lower their attack and defense by the time you get this active. Especially for a unit that came out in 2021. Also, he does not have big bad bosses, and he leads the GT bosses category. Is he the only final boss in GT that doesn't have big bad bosses? I believe so. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, this guy he disgusts me to talk about. I'm just gonna move on, bro. Like, I could rant and rave about this guy all day. Here we go, baby. Number 2, you got Physical Raditz. Arguably the single worst major release in all of Dokken history. Now, it's actually interesting because Raditz on paper does not seem all that bad. For example, he leads the Saiyan Saga and Pure Saiyan categories, which, hey, I mean, Pure Saiyan is a good team. And whoa, defense on super attack effect, they know how to do that? But here's where it gets real, man. Supreme damage to all enemies, man. Oh, that's really good, isn't it? A mid multiplier. Couldn't even give the guy immense because he would have been so broken if he did a tiny bit more damage. No, I'm actually downplaying it. The fall off from Supreme to immense at SA10 or super attack level 10 is 430% to 505%, which actually is a pretty big difference. His passive skill, Raditz Enforcement. 150% attack and defense start a turn. Okay. Plus an additional attack and defense 50% when performing a super attack when facing only 1 enemy. Plus an additional 100% attack and a high chance of performing a critical hit when performing a super attack on an enemy whose HP is 50% or less. Plus an additional 150% defense and performs a guaranteed critical hit within the same turn after receiving an attack when facing 2 or more enemies. And 2 key for the rest of battle after delivering a final blow. Oh man! Now let's just get right into it. The problem with his passive, he did legitimately no damage. And there was 0 chance you were putting this guy in slot 1 to get hit before he attacked. And for him to actually do any damage, he had to be facing 1 enemy who was under 50% HP. And of course, there's 0 chance you were going to get a final blow with this guy, man. He did no damage unless, again, as I said before, they're under 50% HP.